What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and we've got our brand new Dynasty file for 2023 ready to go. So you're going to get the updated rosters, the updated schedule for 2023 here in this file, available for PlayStation 3, on the PC mod, and also on Xbox 360. So I'll just kind of show you what all you're going to get here as we take a look at these. These are the week 0 games. It's going to say week 1 here because there is no week 0 on the game, but you'll see Navy, Notre Dame, Ohio, San Diego State. Had to change up some of the games because Jacksonville State is not on the game, UMass not on the game if you're using revamped. You see Hawaii and Vanderbilt there, San Jose State and USC, and this is the complete accurate 2023 schedule. I'll show you week 1, which will say week 2 on here. See LSU, Florida State, and it is on a neutral site. Some of the neutral sites are not going to be exactly right. This one's in Jacksonville. There's no way to play in Orlando, but you're going to get at least a neutral site. There's Nebraska, Minnesota on Thursday night. As you go through the rest of these games, I didn't see Florida. Yeah, there's Florida, Utah. So this is the complete schedule. If you want to look at a team schedule, you can see LSU schedule right here. This is their exact schedule for 2023, and it's going to be that way for every single team. All of the rosters are not complete for this Dynasty file. You can get our updated rosters as well, and you get all this by joining us on Patreon. But the Power 5 are completely done. So Heisman Watch, that's also going to be on here. Caleb Williams, Jordan Travis, Drake May, Sam Hartman, and Bo Nix. Those are going to be, and actually goes deeper. The next 5 are on there as well. You just can't see them, but they are actually in the file of the game. Let's see. So if you want to see the rosters, we can go here. I guess just go to edit roster, and you'll see LSU's full roster right here. I just posted a couple of days ago the latest roster update, a video showing that, and you'll see all the Power 5 teams are complete, ready to go. The group of 5, you'll see some of them are updated, like Middle Tennessee State, for example. UTSA Tulane has been updated. Let's see, let's show you UTSA. As we look here, you can see there's Frank Harris, there's UTSA. So some of the group of 5 teams have already been updated, but it's going to take some time to get them all complete. I actually do this all myself, one person doing all of these updates. That's why I have to put them on Patreon, because there's just no way I could spend this much time for free. But you see some, like, oh, I guess I've done UTEP as well. I forgot I'd done them. South Florida. Well, no, these are not updated. So you're going to get generic rosters. I was like, for a second, I was thinking, I don't think I've updated UTEP. So you're going to get generic rosters for these other teams. So they do have names on the players. And if you don't follow college football super close, it probably doesn't really matter anyways, because you're not going to know the group of 5 players, at least most of them. But if you want to get the group of 5 rosters updated, those will be coming. Again, it's going to take me some time. I don't know how long it'll be. Last year, it was actually after the season was over before I completed all of them. I'll probably start with the American and then the Mountain West, and then maybe the Sun Belt, the MAC, and Conference USA probably going to be last. But there's only like 4 teams in Conference USA because you have to move because of the revamp mod and moving teams around. So Conference USA might actually get done earlier because it'll just be quick. So again, updated rosters, updated schedules. It's not going to say 2023. If you look at the home screen, it does say, well, I guess they don't have the year here, but when you're in the off season or in the preseason, it'll say 2013. I updated the year to 2023, and for some reason, when you get to the end of the season, it freezes. It just won't let you do that. In the past, I've updated the year where it will say, oh, there it is at the top. I completely overlooked it. So week 1, 2013. And yeah, in the past, I've been able to update that to 2022, 2021, whatever. But for whatever reason, you cannot do it. You can do it, but it will cause your dynasty to freeze. So we fixed that. I've tested this, and no issues. You can go all the way through, advance the year, all of that. Also, the conferences, if you want to see that, I have updated those. And let's see, where do we want to go for that? We want to go to Conference Outlook. I guess that'll show us the conferences. And you can see Let's just go to the, well, for this year, the Big 12. So let's just go to the Big 12. And I did put divisions. You have to put divisions. This is just how I divided them up. So you'll see UCF's in the Big 12. All of the conferences are updated except for Conference USA, just because there are teams missing. And again, I think there are only like 4 teams. Yeah, there's only 4 teams in Conference USA, just because, I mean, it is what it is. And we're going to have a new game next year, so this will be the last Dynasty file that I do, because you can't have 18 teams in a conference like the Big Ten will have. That would make the schedule file, you know, really confusing, because you'd have to take 2 teams out. And so this should be the last file that we do. You see the American is updated. You got UAB in there, UTSA, all that. All right, so if you want to get this file, again, you join us on Patreon. Link is in the description. Or you can go to sg1sports.com/Patreon. And once you sign up, you'll see instructions. All you're going to do is email me a code, and then I will email you the Dynasty file. You will have LSU. So you'll have LSU as the controlled team. If you'd like to control a different team, this is what you're going to have to do. You want to go to Coach Central. All right, Coach Central. Then you go to Coach Info. And after you go to Coach Info, you're going to click down at the bottom. You see R1, Create Coach. And you're going to create a coach. And I'm not going to go through and do anything here. We're just going to make our coach. After you've created your coach, it'll let you pick a team. So now you can pick any team you want. Let's say you want to be Alabama. You're going to click Alabama. And then sign your contract. And if you want to do your dynasty as Alabama, what I would suggest doing is, well, first let's just go ahead. And so you don't want to control LSU, so you're going to click on Brian Kelly and then make this a computer controlled coach. Make this a CPU controlled coach. Then the computer will then control Alabama, and you will be Alabama. Or, well, the computer will control LSU, and you will be Alabama on your file. So what I would do is, before you do that, I would go in and save your dynasty. And so go here to Dynasty Setup, save Dynasty, and then put in a file name. So put in Alabama or whatever for your file name, and then you can always come back to this original file, and you can do a different team if you want to do a different team or whatever. So again, get this Dynasty file today. All you have to do is join our Patreon. Thank you all to all my patrons for all the support. Without them, it would be impossible for me to even do this. So I appreciate all of you. Thanks for watching this video, and stay tuned for more right here on the SG1 Sports YouTube channel.